Hey everybody, it's me, the one bun. Uh, I was speaking to a friend this morning, and I actually discussed with him this, you know, all this stuff about the arsons that have been happening over the past several months. The Kingdom Hall arsons, of course, and I don't know, seems a little fishy to me. It's I mean, it's not too far off that you know this could possibly be an inside job. I mean, let's just be real here. We know that the witnesses are more or less a property scam, right? I mean, they buy up all these properties, they build a really cheap building on them, and then they insure it for a lot of money, right? And before, the way that they were making money off of these things, I think, was just to flip these properties, a really good piece of real estate, and then they would build something crappy on it, and then they just flip it, sell it. And of course, the crappy thing that they're building is the Kingdom Hall. Their little quick builds. So I don't know. I'm thinking that these people are also starting to realize that they can make a lot more money um, getting insurance money off of it first, like milking the company for some insurance money, and then later on flipping it. Plus, it has the added bonus of, making it look like they're getting persecuted, right? Perfect. It's exactly what they need. It's ridiculous. If that's what's really happening, well, that's pretty goddamn disgusting. Excuse my language. Anyway, let's see here. Let me pop into the. There we go. Hey, Southern Boss Lady. How's it going? Yeah, it's. If this is true, then that means that, they're actually, like, even worse than I thought originally. I mean, before I thought they were just, trying to do that property scam, trying to, get some money off flipping properties, which honestly isn't technically a crime or anything. But now they're delving into crime, is what it seems like. Now they're getting real nasty. And I think that perhaps the person that they're getting to do this for them, or the people that they're getting to do this for them, are actually still in. Either that, or maybe they're people that want back in. Maybe they're people that they're dangling, reinstatement in front of, and they're like, all right, you can, if you can do us a little favor, you know, maybe we'll let you back in. Or maybe it's not even that, perhaps that would be too much. You know how the Watchtower style is usually to imply that somebody should do something, but not actually directly tell them to do it. So there's that. They could be manipulating somebody, some poor guy or a few people, into carrying out these acts for them. I don't know. Who's to say? But it seems plausible to me. And I spoke to a different friend about that, actually, and he thought I was I don't know, he thought it was a little like it wasn't possible, or not possible, but that it just didn't seem like it. It seemed more like a conspiracy theory to him, I guess. But at this point, I wouldn't put anything past the witnesses. I mean, they know they're going down. They know they're going down. Like, our activism is actually making a dent. And pretty soon, it's going to be really hard to escape the knowledge that's out there about them. So, I don't know, maybe they're preparing for that. Plus, I mean, it's got to be it's got to be tough right now for them financially, since they're getting bled dry, and I'm sure they're anticipating more lawsuits as well. Um, yeah, that's what I'm thinking is happening. I'm thinking that it's an inside job. Let's see here. Southern Boss Lady says, something is going on. The news is spreading. It was on Good Morning America this morning. Wow, I didn't even know that. It was on Good Morning America? Yeah, okay, that's pretty big. So, yeah, like I said, it's got a couple of benefits for them if they're doing this. One, they can make extra money, which is like probably the biggest benefit for them. And then, it has that added little side benefit of making them look like they're persecuted. And it only helps to like further pull the wool over the members' eyes, because they're just sitting there thinking like, oh my goodness, we're being persecuted. The last days are definitely here. They're right. They're telling us the truth. This is definitely the truth that we have. And it just makes them cling to it stronger. So yeah, if that's what they're doing, it's pretty clever, but also a little obvious. I mean, at least to anybody who's paying attention to them. Excuse me, I have horrendous allergies right now. The thing is, they can also, just use this person or use these people who are committing these acts as scapegoats. Like I could see them doing something like that. Just being like, oh yeah, we don't know what this person is talking about. We didn't tell them to do that, or it's just a crazy person that's an ex-Jehovah's Witness. In fact, I'm sure that's what they're going to do. They're going to say that it's one of us, an activist. And that's, I can guarantee you, at least from the activists that I know, we wouldn't be doing that kind of stuff. We don't commit acts of violence or destruction in order to get our message across, because that's not necessary. Our message alone is strong enough. But I'm sure they're going to try to spin it that way at some point and say that it's us. And they're going to scare the members away. I mean, on the one hand, this is really terrible that this is happening, but on the other hand, this is a good sign that the activism is working, because they are getting desperate. They are getting desperate enough to slip up and commit crime, like obvious crime, like out in the open type crimes, instead of, instead of just, trying to speak badly about us like they have been. They're getting kind of, they're messing up. They're getting sloppy. They're scared. They know that the end is near, for lack of a better phrase. But anyway, I don't know. I just wanted to know what everybody thought about that. If you think it's a conspiracy theory type thing, let me know. And, maybe give me some I guess your opinion on why you think that it's not that plausible. If you think that there could be something to that, maybe you have some further opinions on why there's something to that. Maybe there's something I missed that just further confirms that might be it. But like I said, I wouldn't put it past them. Their MO so far has been to make money off of people and to make activism look, like we're evil, like to make activists look like we're evil, and to poison people against wanting to find out more about what's actually going on. And, they like to use scare tactics. So it just seems to fit right in with everything else, in my opinion. So yeah, that's all I wanted to really say about that. Just a really quick message here, a little stream to kind of drop that out there. I'm sure other people have talked about it at some point too. I mean, I know I can't possibly be the only one who's seeing this and thinking like, wow, insurance fraud much? Who knows? I mean, and it would make sense though, like if you think about it, if it were an inside job, it would make sense as to why they're having such a hard time catching this person, because they would know, when the time to do these things would be without getting caught, and how not to get caught. and perhaps even locations of security cameras, or other information that would be helpful if you're trying to commit a crime. I mean, it's kind of like that old trope of a person that works at a bank being the actual bank robber, because they know all the security stuff and because they know how everything works and the timing of everything. Anyway, all right, guys, I'm gonna go take off and go get some dinner and maybe take some more allergy medicine. Oof, today is just, it's a congested kind of day. But I hope you're all doing well. And yeah, like I said, let me know what you guys think about this. Hope. I don't know. I kind of hope I'm wrong, but at the same time, if they are destroying their old kingdom halls, I mean their own kingdom halls, I mean, it just makes them look worse. It does. It gives them an excuse, although also, by the way, it gives them an excuse to consolidate congregations, you know, and say, oh, well, we need to like stuff people into like one congregation, you know, that's like really difficult for everybody to get to. You know, it gives them a good excuse for that. That's another point I forgot to mention. All right. Oh, Marcus Bond. Oh, hey, Marcus did a video on this. That's great. Yeah, Marcus, he probably had a lot more to say on this than I do. He's a little more verbose than I am. So yeah, definitely check out his video too. I'm sure he had something good to say about it. All right, folks. I hope y'all have a great evening, and I will see you as soon as I can again. Ladies, gentlemen, everybody in between, have a wonderful night, and stay healthy, stay safe, and take care of each other.